Today we're talking Nike Epic React Flyknit, a shoe that I am super late with in terms of putting a video on YouTube, but I've actually had a pair for a little over a month. This pair right here, which is nice and beautiful and used. They have about 40 miles in them. I was lucky enough to have a connection to a guy who got an early pair and they were my size, so snagged them from him. But I absolutely love this shoe. If you follow me on Instagram, ChimpNamedEnid, ding, or ding, or ding, or ding, wherever it's gonna be. I initially wore these for a few runs and I thought to myself, it's a comfortable shoe, it'll be a nice kind of trainer that I can wear here and there. But over the past few weeks, I have found myself lacing them up more and more. And while it's a super responsive, super cushioned shoe that really doesn't feel like it needs much break-in time, I feel like after I hit the 25 or 30 mile mark, it really started breaking in for me. And like I said, every run when I'm kind of figuring out what shoe to put on, I keep leaning towards the Epic React Flyknit. And it's hard to tell in videos, it's hard to tell in a lot of product shots, but the color is a collegiate navy, and hopefully it's showing up for you guys. It looks black on a lot of the imagery you'll see online. But the way I have described React Foam, which it's not new, Nike released this well over a year ago, I believe. But if you think about those Chinese finger trap toys that you used to put your fingers in and then you'd pull out and they would kind of cinch down and it'd be hard. That's the way I feel about this Epic React Foam. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about Boost because this is not Boost. This is a completely different shoe from Ultra Boost or any sort of Adidas Boost technology. But what I do love about this from a running standpoint, and I'm strictly speaking about this mainly from the runner's point of view, is that when you compress and kind of push down on this foam, it really firms up on you for a nice ride. It's not uncomfortable at all. And that's one thing where I think Boost was lacking. I never bought Ultra Boosts to run in. They were always more of a casual shoe for me. But these I have really found myself jumping into more and more. I think it's a great running shoe. On top of that, it's a great lifestyle shoe. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I love a shoe that I can wear on the weekends or to casual Friday, but I can also lace up and go run in. So if you have a chance to go try these puppies on, do it, you won't regret it. From a running standpoint, I think they're really innovating the technology and making it to a point where these maybe 5 years ago would have been looked at as just a kind of average Nike running shoe that's more glitz than functionality. But this one is really bringing something to market that I don't think Nike has done for quite a while. You know, in terms of fit on this one, I've seen so many comments online for people saying you need to stay true to size, you need to size up a half size. I went true to size, one, because I'm a 13 and there's not many 13 and a half shoes out there on the market unless you want to go look like Herman Munster walking around the store. But I've had no problem. I like my shoes a little more snug, and while these aren't snug, a 13 fits just fine. For true runners, if you are going to be using these for long runs and plan on kind of foot swell and toe splay, you may want to at least try on a half size up to see what you feel. But I think for the majority of people, you'll be safe going true to size with these. I will say that the Flyknit is not as soft and supple as you may find on some Adidas models, but I like that. Again, for the performance standpoint, you don't feel like your foot's gonna move around too much, and it's tighter in the places on your foot where it needs to be. So around the toe box, you can see where the Flyknit is more tightly threaded, I suppose. The last performance note I would have about these shoes is the heel cup or the heel plate, which from an aesthetic standpoint, I love. When I saw this colorway at first, loved the hits of kind of light purple, bluish, and pink. But from a functionality standpoint, I haven't gotten too much out of the heel cup. The shoe is in no way, not secure on my heel, but I don't find that it's doing a ton as I'm running. Having said that, again, I'm falling over myself on this shoe, and every day I love it more and more. I think that if we could look for future models to have more of the rubber outsole, maybe across the length of the sole, that would be welcomed. But again, if you're trying to think from a performance standpoint, they wanted to shave some weight off. They had the React Foam kind of exposed through here and just your rubber pods on your heel and forefoot. So, Nike's Epic React Flyknit. Again, love this shoe. Can't wait for more colorways, but it's gonna be pretty hard to beat, in my opinion, this OG colorway.